for some reason, I kind of realized this when I was laid down, I had my eyes closed, and just can't enjoy the sun. I realized that the way that you say things and the way that I repeat what you say, but I don't say it the exact same way because I explain it in the way that I get it, even though like I know what I heard you say, but what you said didn't really make sense in my head, so I made it make sense for me. So I got what you said and I said it the exact same way, just differently. And I do realize when I repeat it back to you outwardly, because sometimes that's how I think, I speak it out so I can figure it out in front of me, like writing it down, but verbally I'm just saying like I get what you mean, but I had to say it this way so I get that it's different. Like sometimes, I guess it's best if I give an example. Like you say, "Shh," I hear, "Shut up," which just means don't talk unless I am spoken to. And you say, "Slow down," which means don't move until I tell you to move. Or you say, "Speak up," which means speak up and stop mumbling. Say, announce these words. Enunciate correctly. Like sometimes I do overboard, or at least that's what they say to me. I might be intense, but I'm just trying to be enough, and it's just, wait, am I putting too much? And then when I back it up, I go weaker than I go stronger because I can't take the strength back if I accidentally broke that. So whoopsie, I'm going too fast because most of the times I think I'm slow, or maybe that's just me perceiving me being slow, even though I'm just trying to make sure I get it done in a timely fashion manner. But everything has different timestamps. I don't know how long it's supposed to take me to be or to do or to I just move until I can't move, or until words break me down to the point where I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I can try to play nice, but what does that mean? Clearly that means not to cause you to bleed or break your bones, but sometimes playing nice means to communicate back. And I was taught if I have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. What's nice? To compliment you, but if you're not comfortable in your own skin, or maybe if you don't like the things that I say, or maybe you just don't like to hear it from me, then that is just still rude. What is nice? Helping you even though you are more than capable to. I'm just saying, like, sometimes some people want assistance, but if I'm doing these things without you or a verbal confirmation or the verbal agreement to, then aren't I just being an a-hole? Aren't I just being a misogynist? Aren't I just being prejudiced? Aren't I just being rude? We can speak, so why can't we communicate? Why is it we speak the same language but speak so differently? This is what I said, and what I said is what I mean, but some people say this but really mean that, and I'm just like, wait, subtext? Not always with everybody. Some people are in reality and some people live in their own world. I visit both, and it's just sometimes I'm not quite sure, am I visiting the right one or am I always in the wrong ones? For us to be on the same page matters none if we're not even on the same book. I'm just saying, like, we could be on the same page. But are we reading the same subject? Is it the same author? Because it could also be the same book title, but is it the same copy? I'm just saying it's kind of crazy the more that you think about it, and I think like I think and you think like you think, and sometimes we get along and sometimes we don't, and sometimes it's you and sometimes it's me, and sometimes it's just the way that we were brought up to think. Life is a psychology game, and I'm just thinking that most to none of this matters. But if I'm going to interact with all this matter, I might as well try to do it pleasantly, try to create positive chemistry. But what is positive and negative? The charge happens how it's supposed to. Most of the times I don't feel the charge of the energy in my own. I just feel weird in my own skin, like I don't belong in the group, in this body, in this world, in this reality. I'm just talking. I'm not asking for sympathy. I'm not asking and trying to be a victim. I'm just saying this is how I think. Think how you think about the things that I think, but I think the way I think, and I try to shrink myself enough to be able to socialize and be like, I know I'm weird. I know I'm crazy. Y'all have been telling me ever since I was 3, 4, 5, 6, ever since I could speak, reach, be perceived. I do what I can do to help the community. And sometimes I just think that's leaving, or shutting up, or lifting up something. Aw, cute dogs. You guys have lovely dogs.
Oh, thank you very much.
Not a problem.
He's kind of dragging because of the humidity.
Oh, I just thought he was the older of the two, because the first two that he has, they look like they're maybe 1 or 2, and he kind of looks like he's like 7 or 8.
Yeah, they're brother and sister, and they're 2.
Oh!
And we got him. They thought he was 4. That was a couple of years ago. So yeah, he might be between 6 and 8.
Oh! Yeah.
Yeah, he's no relation. What are you doing, Walter? What are you doing?
What breed are they by chance? Like,
They're mutts.
they're mutts?
Yeah, so they think that the vet thought maybe they were part Siberian Husky because of their markings, but they're smaller, so she doesn't know what they're mixed with. And maybe he was she thought maybe he was Border Collie.
Oh.
His markings, and was some kind of like sled dog because of his tail and everything.
Well, they're adorable mutts, that's for sure.
They are. Thank you.
Not a problem. I hope you guys enjoy your walking.
You too. Have a great weekend.
Thank you. 6 people I've talked to, technically speaking. All of them have been dog people because it's easier to interact with them. I'm still trying to figure out how to compliment other people without insulting them, which is weird because, I don't know, I have that issue as well. When people give me compliments, I'm like, the proper thing to say is thank you. And sometimes it all depends on how you were brought up. It could just be to say nothing. It could be just to say, I know. It could be just to say. It could be just to say. But when people compliment me, it's... I try to remember to say thank you, but sometimes I just kind of smile and laugh. Just to break the tension. I don't know how to mention. I don't know where I should be, but I want to be in a dimension where I feel comfortable. But that is my job too. You can't fix me. That is my job too. I need to regulate myself and energy. I can't be my own enemy. My own enemy. But most of the time, there seems to be me against me. Me against me, and sometimes I rage out against the community when it's not really them, it's just me. I'm just being extra crazy. It's just me. It's just me, myself, and I from the start. Me, myself, and I in the work on regulating what makes me happy, what makes me upset. But first, I need to be able to sit in it. It's really hard to break through the, if your bones aren't out and if you're not bleeding, then nothing's wrong type of mentality. But at the same time, like, it does work. Like, your whole entire mind is just I said the placebo effect before, but it's like, if you believe nothing's wrong, then nothing's wrong. Like, I am not an average heart patient. But I would say, like, the way I compare myself to other immigrants, I'd consider myself a below average immigrant. Like, yeah, I'm decently smart, but, like, I only know really one language. I sometimes know how to read the room. I know how to interact with the elderly and the kids. I know how to be in rooms and make people feel comfortable, as well as I know how to make people feel uncomfortable, as well as I don't know what the fuck I'm doing to do either one of those. Like, I'm cluelessly clued. I'm cluefully clueless. How about that? That makes more sense. It's weird to explain how I sometimes know things I don't. Like, sometimes I really do feel like I'm possessed. And most of the times I just feel like a robot. Like, I feel as if I'm not being perceived. It's just breathe, 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 breathe. Pain, maybe. Thinking, crazy. Stop thinking about things that aren't presently in front of me. I'm out here, not in there. That is the past, maybe thinking about a future. But we need to be more present-minded when we're thinking. I'm right here touching the grass with my hands and feet. Stop thinking about things that may or may never be. Reality is whatever you want it to be. And sometimes it's not always what you think you see. Sometimes you gotta double check, triple check, gotta really do. Some people could see the exact same things as you and still be off from the rest because it's special to who? Special to the group, special to you. It's hard to get other people to get your blessings too. So make sure you stick it through for you, because what is for you will always be coming through. What is mine will forever be mine, no matter what. But what is mine is not a person, it is a thing. And things can exchange hands, but I am not ever going to be a possessive person over mine again. A jealous person, because I don't share well, but humans can't be yours. Animals can't be yours. We think they can, but we just mutually agree. I won't leave, and you won't leave me. But if you are to leave, I will be sad, but I will never trap you. The door is always open. I only speak for me. Don't ever think I speak for anybody else. Sometimes I try to be an advocate, but who am I to speak up? Why am I speaking up? Should I hurt myself? I don't give a fuck if I win. If I feel like I'm winning too much, sometimes I self-sabotage just so I know what a loss feels like. I don't want my ego to come out too much. I'm trying to be confident, but sometimes it slips into egotistical shit. And I'm just like, whoopsie, I better bitch slap myself in the standard before something else tries to humble me. I'm really trying to be nice. But what the fuck does that mean? Because I could do everything that everybody else does. But the only difference between cute and creepy is acceptance. If you don't accept my actions, I'm a freak, I'm weird, I'm this, I'm that. But if you accept my actions, then it's, well, you know, they always got my back, you know. They'll never make me lift that, you know. They love me like I want them to. And if I love them too, then it is lovely. Oh! But if I don't know you and I don't fuck with you, then it's... Get the fuck away from me. I used to think when they called me mad, they meant that literally. I'm not mad, I'm agitated. Actually, I am mad. Just a different form of... You're crazy. Well, that just means one day I'll be successful. Hate me. I'm really trying not to be so crazy Kanye called me. I was literally thinking about that while I was walking down here. Because I had an idea, but that's like, I got too many markers on me. I still think it'd be fun, but if I say that now, it's self-incriminating if I ever do it. I'd be at some jackass shit. Actually, no, my mind think like it. They really do. I ain't got many people recording this, so I guess I ain't done half the shit. It didn't happen if people don't record it, and for the fact that AI is so advanced now nobody gonna believe anything I say. Or even if I record it, no, you AI the bitch. I'm not that advanced with technology. Technology barely even likes me. It absolutely hates me. And I say that so constantly. It's stupid for me to ever try to work for a phone company. Or anything that has to do with electronics, technically. Either way, things will happen how they're supposed to be. I just have to be peaceful in the storms that I go through. Because they're all meant to elevate me, not destroy me. Even I've tried to destroy me, and well, here I am still telling fucking stories. Or am I telling my own laws? Who really knows? Time to walk back. Shouldn't be walking too long. I got work tomorrow. Gotta make sure I give myself enough recovery time. I don't know what tomorrow looks like, but I know I'll be there.